Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. Well, we're a couple of days into spring. How's everybody doing? I went to pick up my brother from Seattle. The rain has stopped. We're enjoying some really great weather here in sunny Southwest Florida. All right. Today, I'm going to take a look at former Vice President Joe Biden. So it's pretty certain that he's probably going to get into the running for the Democratic Party for president. So I want to take a look and see if he gets in, is he gonna do okay? Again, I'm not looking to see who's going to be the lead nominee. What I'm looking to see is how is the beginnings of his campaign going to do. Is he gonna get in, and how is he gonna do? Will he be successful? That's what we're looking at today. I'm going to do two readings. First one on Biden, then I'm going to do one on Elizabeth Warren. All right. Here we go. Joe Biden. How is he going to do? Is he going to enter the race? And if he does, how is he going to do? Will he be successful with this campaign? Okay. Oh. All right. So the tower means we're going to hear something about this very quickly. All right. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. All right, so how is he going to do, Joe Biden? If he enters the race for the president, how's he going to do? Coming to the end. All right, let's move this a little bit out of the way. All right, first card in is the Magician. So he's pretty confident at this particular moment that whatever he decides to do, he's going to do it well. Remember, the Magician has all of the tools of the tarot on his table, and he makes good use of them, of each element in the major arcana. All right, so the Magician. And it's also ruled by Mercury, so it makes him a good speaker. Okay, he's seen as a good speaker. Isn't that interesting? The second card is the Nine of Cups. This is crossing, and we know what happens in the crossing card in the Celtic cross means that's the challenge. So this isn't really his complete wish to run. All right. I think he knows that it's a very tough job. After all, he has plenty of experience being the vice president to what he saw the previous president go through and what his duties entailed. So I think he's got a very good idea of what his duties would be if he were to be the president, because he saw everything before. So it's not really his wish to do that. The challenge is turning it into that. I don't think he's opposed to it. It's not his, he would like to have it a little bit more easy, probably, as do the rest of us, right? All right. Third card is the Ten of Cups. And remember, he didn't run last time because he had suffered the loss of his son. It was a blow to his family. He was enjoying his family, wanted to spend more quality time with his family, and it looks like he achieved that. Again, in the past, we know what he was doing. He made it very clear what he was doing. Again, I'm going to say, because the Queen of Cups is here, I'm going to say that he has a lot of intuition he has a lot of knowledge, and intuition is what's coming up. If this is in the past, he can see, though he's got a lot of insight as to what would be coming up if he were to take it. And he knows that he would not be able to spend the quality time with his family, that he would be a little bit separate from them. So that weighs heavy on him, you guys. That's a tough card to get up at the top there. He's still reeling from the loss of his son. Okay, so going forward, he's seen as a victorious he would be seen as a victorious candidate. He's seen as someone that's been through some tough stuff and comes out the winner. That's a very good card to have in the next position, or what I call the doorstep. What's coming next, what's on the doorstep. So then his base. So he's seen as being very intelligent. He has all the wisdom needed to fulfill his duties. That looks good. Everyone knows that he has suffered a great loss with his son, Beau. And it was very, very hard. And as I said, he is not completely recovered. I also think he has had sadness that the way the country's been run. He's upset about that. He's sad. And he probably has regrets over, should I have done this? Should I have done that? What should I have? I think he may be a little bit sad just over the whole thing that's happened. So and then he also has a lot of emotions. He knows what he would like to see. Emotionally, he has feelings of, I would like to see our country doing this. I would like to be able to help the people and citizens of this country in achieving that. So he has a lot of emotions there. So, okay, so the Page of Pentacles as an outcome card for this reading. Again, remember, we're just looking at how the beginning of the campaign would go. This means it would be gathering money. He would put his wishes out there. He's seen as a star or someone special. This bodes very well for him. So, of course, we're going to take, these top 3 cards. So he's still mending. He can be victorious. And there would be a few very, very specific topics and issues that he wants to tackle, and he's going to make that very clear, that which ones are special to him. Near and dear to his heart. What's on the bottom is the Six of Swords. So he's seen as he could give us a quick save. He's going to, and in his mind he thinks I could be a quick little savior for everybody to help them get out of these tough, turbulent waters seen in the bottom of this picture and on into these smoother waters. So that's very good for him. Is there anything that we don't know about him? All right, I think I'm going to take this one. He's still kind of waiting. He's probing the minds of others. He's waiting to see some possible results from some polls. But this all looks very good for him. All right, so now I'm going to pick these back up, and we're going to do one more quickie reading. We're going to do the reading on Elizabeth Warren. She's certainly been through some stuff with her heritage, and remember, this is the way of positive change, folks. So we're not going to be trashing people here, right? All right, so we're just looking at her as the candidate, Is she going to be on a very positive track with her campaign? Let's take a quick look. How is she doing? Is she feeling confident? Will she be seen as confident? What's coming up for her in this next 6 months in her campaign? Is she gonna also meet with success, or not? Is she gonna get tired? Is she gonna peter out? Or is she going to keep going and get a second wind and be strong? Okay. She might need to grab up another beer. I'm just kidding. We have to keep our sense of humor, right? So that was funny. Okay. Oh, wow, that's funny. So she gets the same card as she's kind of waiting also to see where the numbers are, where she needs to plant seeds, in which states and where she needs to go. So she's waiting on that. And she could also very well be waiting to make strategic maneuvers based on what she finds out about what Biden's intentions are. Exactly. That's what I'm going to go with. Now, this also concerns me just a smidgen, because this is a strategic, I'm taking some time out to figure this out position. It also could mean, it could be anything from catching a cold to taking some little time to rejuvenate her health, to build up her health. Okay, let's look to see what else comes up. She is very emotional and filled with, she wants to bring joy to other people, and her emotions are strong. She's got a lot of she believes that she has a lot of good, helpful ideas that will help others. She believes. Okay. She's been recently talking to a very specific male. Here is probably either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's been helpful to her campaign in strategic planning. She's also had her tete-a-tetes with Trump. So, all right, so she's going to travel. She's probably in the midst of traveling right this very second, actually, as this is it's up at the top of her reading, at the top of the Celtic Cross. And we're going to hear information about that. She, too, is using her intuitive abilities. She's also getting important information, gathering information from another female that probably has medium brown hair, testing the waters and finding out her opinion on where it might be best for her to go with her next step. She's really spending a lot of time in planning. So that's good. Planning is always good, right? She's working on gathering the money and some new strategy. So she's really looking at what new things she needs to address, what new topics that people want to hear about. So and the worker. She's going to focus on the workers, the worker bees. And she's got a lot on her plate. She's got a lot of work to do, and she knows it. So, I want to make sure that she gets, of course, we all want to make sure that her health is all right. She has to be careful not to take on too many things because she does it quicker, better, faster. So she needs to delegate and balance things out. Again, a card of balance. Emotional balance, physical, mind, body, and spirit balance is needed if you're going to do, this is this will be a long, drawn out thing, so she's got to maintain her balance. The angel's probably helping her with that. Woo. Okay, now she's got the strength card. This is a really great card. It's also a marker time of the time of Leo. But this shows patience and persistence. She's also able to squish the mouth, control of the mouth of the naysayers and other people that might say negative things. She's going to work on her appearance. So watch what she wears. She wants to be seen as even more strong. And she will continue to show her strength. That's a very good card for her, y'all. It's good. Whether you like it or not, it's a good card for her. All right. And then even new beginnings and new offers, a new part of her entourage, some new places to go with new people to see. And this looks really good for her so far. Now, let's see. Is there anything that we don't know about her coming up that would be helpful? I wanted to pull two. This one and this one. All right, someone's going to really try to beat her down. And Trump has done that before with all the stuff. And my friend Christy says, well, you're not really anyone until Trump makes fun of you, because that's when you're really a threat, right? So someone's going to pull some stuff on her. She'll fight back, though. And she needs some big donors, some big money. She might have a little bit of a struggle getting some of the big funds, but she will find a very philanthropic person who will help her out. So that's good. And she really does want to try to help people. So that's really on her mind. And she's going to tell people, people have been mean to, she's going to tell the citizens of the United States, people have been mean to you, and I would like to help you get things more balanced. That's going to be her message. You've been being ruled by someone who just takes, and doesn't care about the people in the background, the Five of Swords. If you watch my previous videos, I call this my bully card on the WWF SmackDown. And some of us do feel that way, especially if you're on prescription medications, or insulin. And she wants to try to help. So that's where she's coming from. That's the reading. These are not my opinions. They're reading. All right. This is what I do every day of my life. I am very blessed. If you'd like to have a reading with me, either in person or on the phone or by Skype or Zoom, you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. The readings are $25 for subscribers. I do a card a day on Facebook and Instagram. You can always join me there on The Way of Positive Change. And it's Friday. Happy spring. And enjoy your weekend. If you have anything you want me to read about, leave me a message in the comment section. Thanks again. And I'll shoot another video soon. Thanks. Bye.